Fred, do something!
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to today's stream. Hope you're having a good day today. I had a okay-ish day. Got some writing done. In fact, finished a short little Star Wars fic. Moved some things around on the first floor of the house. Trying to figure out how to get an exercise bike down from the second floor to the first floor was let's just say, did not work because of of how wide said bike is, and it prevents it for, can't really tilt it up vertically because the angles just doesn't work. And I tried to dismantle it, and that didn't work. So there's that. Also saw Captain Cylon redeem the hydration, so we'll hydrate. Beyond that, made some more progress towards the completion of all the time trials in Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. I have gotten A ranks on every track except for 8 of the Crossworld tracks at supersonic speed. And the ones that I don't, and it's like, it's just anywhere from trying to cut like a half second to 2 seconds off of my times. So to get that achievement. And this thing is like, when it comes to racing games, I typically don't go after achievements, but Sonic Racing Crossworlds, it's actually a game that I can complete by getting all the achievements unlocked. So also helps that it's actually a very damn good game too. And nothing else of real note as we resumed the Nonary games with 9 hours, 9 person, 9 doors. As we're essentially,
what the hell happened to me?
Jumpy, are you all right?
Hey, what are you two doing?
Come on.
we'll be
What do you mean to do to us?
picking
Try using
up
your brain.
in the basically
Holy shit, this
a very cramped room filled with stuff and things and stuff.
How are you feeling? I am Zero.
Sooner or later, we will be dealing with Zero the Third.
I'm plenty friendly.
Hold on a minute. That is the truth.
How can I forget?
Then how do I take it
What
off?
makes you so sure?
Hello.
By the way, I also forgot Junpei actually does appear in all 3 Nonary games. He does appear in the Zero Time Dilemma. All right. Isn't this an article table? Yeah, I feel like I've seen this before. Which we have. Thank you, Striker. We dab both ways. Screen is huge. Wonder why it's blue. Maybe if I touch it. Something on the screen now. What's this? 15 cells here with numbers and letters in them. Let me see that. I see. Whenever you touch a cell, the one next to it, the ones next to it turn on or off. You just gotta use that to make the all cells on the right, the bottom green. Huh. Jays are winning. Woohoo! Well, I should put up the score. Jays are up 4-2 in the 5th inning. Hey, Junpei, I found this piece of paper under that thing. You want to take a look at it? You think it might have something to do with the puzzle? The piece of paper Glover gave me. A bunch of numbers and letters connected by equal signs on it. Like you said, this is probably related to the puzzle on the screen somehow. Thanks, Clover. That really helps. Da-da-da! I had a Wawa Gobbler on Saturday. It was quite delicious. Well, let's go back and try again. Anyway, it looks like I just need to make all the cells all green. This is a lot harder than I expected. Well, according to the chart Clover gave me, I need to plug in a number for each letter. But we will deal with that when we deal with that. The monitor is part of this machine. It's really dim though. It's got a map of the world on it, but I can barely see it. It looks like there's a compass on there. Now I get it. What do you mean? I guess you weren't there, Clover, but I solved a puzzle like this one in the wheelhouse. I think I just need to do the same thing here. Same thing? The important part is the nautical table we just found. I just have to match up the directions of the compass with the lines on the nautical table. I used the steering wheel in the wheelhouse, but this time I think I'm going to use this wheel attached to the side here. Okay then, show me now. Of course. You better run through the instructions. Looks like I probably work the same way the steering wheel in the wheelhouse did. If I just touch the direction I want to turn, the compass will turn in that direction. And just gotta press stop when the compass is pointing where I want to. Betting something will happen if I can do it right. Alright, let's do this. South. West. Southeast. Northeast. East. North. East. There we go. Hey, you did it, Junpei. Good boy. Who's a good boy? Alright, knock it off. Hey, we don't have time for screwing around right now. Check out the right side of the monitor. It is kind of stood open and something came out. Oh yeah, I heard a noise too. There's a big box in the hall by the exit. I think it made a noise. Like something unlocking, you know? Noise, huh? Got the helm emblem. Something written on these pieces of paper. Looks like we got 3 sheets of this stuff. Looks like 76ers look ready for the season.
Yay!
Yay! It may do. Metal shutter looks pretty sturdy. It's framed with black and yellow warning stripes. Alright, let's open it. Oh, holy shit! That's pretty damn creepy. There's a coffin in there. A coffin. A coffin. Oh man, does Seven think... Yeah, he's all pale. He's thinking the same thing I am. No way. Could this be... I'm sorry, but what's going on? It's a coffin. I wonder if there's a vampire in it. Right, I guess Clover and Snake don't know the story. And I can't bring myself to tell them. So anyway, let's have a look around. There's a metal plaque on the coffin. Snake's touching it. ALLICE. All ice. Huh. Two machines. Holy shit, man, this is serious. Alright, let's open it, shall we? Cobra, if you would give me a hand. Okay, I got it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Huh. Huh. No luck, it doesn't seem to be ready to open. Yeah, but it's not like it's screwed shut or something. Yes, I believe it's locked in some other way. Ever, you think you could open up with your superhuman strength? No, what's wrong? I think I'll just pass on this one, okay? What the heck? Very well, we'll just have to give up on the coffin for now. Let's look around the room a little more, shall we? Ada sleeps in a small chamber past the forest of knowledge beneath the navel of the gigantic. Is that actually true? Striker is opening a can. This is your dad. Let's see what happens when I... Whoa. Oh, now we've got something on the screen at least. Huh. What is this? Oh, wait a minute. I saw something like this when I figured out the Morse code puzzle back in the communications office. Morse code? Yeah, the dots on here look like the digits for Morse code. There's 2 dots on the first line, 4 on the second, and 1 on the last. I'm afraid I don't understand. Perhaps you should give it a shot anyway. Before I do that though, maybe I ought to run through the instructions. If I just tap the button, it'll enter a dit. If I hold the button down, it'll enter a da. Once we enter our answer, it'll automatically determine if it was the correct answer or not. And also switch to the code sheets I've got by touching the 3 icons over on the right. Alright, let's do this. I see, seems you have solved the puzzle. Yes, I did. Excellent work. The answer was ice. How did you know? All I had to do was listen to the sounds the machine made. After that, it was all a trivial matter to decode them. Ah, yes, I believe I heard a noise from somewhere on the right of the device after you solved the puzzle. Something rather like something slid open. Do you see anything that could have made that noise? You got the code emblem. Before I try that, I should really look at the instructions. I touch any of the 9 cells that aren't all cells. I touch a cell, the cell I touch and the one next to it will change. So I just have to touch the right cells to make the all cells all green. Okay, one more time. There we go. You did it, Junpei. You're so smart. Seem to have done an excellent job and solved the puzzle. Just what I would have expected from you. Hey, come on, you're embarrassing me. Don't get cocky, kid. We don't got time for that. Look at this. Look on the right edge of the control panel. This slid open and something came out. Yeah, okay. There was something else. I heard some kind of noise from behind the shutter. Think maybe the coffin's unlocked now? What? There are 3 monitors here. The power's on, but there's nothing on any of the screens. Let's drop the emblem of the steering wheel in here. Whoa. Well, now we got something on the monitors at least. What's that? Looks like some kind of puzzle. Wonder if these are the rules. Here, I'll read them to you. When you touch a number area, the area will be selected and it will turn blue to indicate this. Touching a numbered ball after selecting an area will cause that ball to move to that area. However, you cannot move the red balls. You can only move 3 to 5 balls into a single area. Press the check button once you have moved all the balls except for the red ones, which you cannot move. The digital root of the balls in the area must match the number for that area. That's it. I still don't really get it. Whatever, like I say, practice makes perfect. Let's give it a shot. Don't you mean practice makes perfect? Hey, let's see you solve the next one, then you can make fun of me. Alright, okay, this is right? Nothing happened. There's still 3 more indentations left. I think something will happen when they're all filled. Doesn't that seem likely? Let's put the emblem of the cross. The Junpei image showed up on the screen. Puzzle should look like the last one. Yeah, but there's more of those red balls you can't move. Numbers for each area are different too. Looks like it's got the same rules as the last one though. You don't want to double check that. No, I'll be fine. If I get confused, I can look at the screen over there, right? Anyway, like I say, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Let's give it a shot. Isn't that a picture is worth 1,000 words? Hey, shut it. At least I'm trying, alright? That's awesome, Junpei. There's only 2 left now. You can do it. Let's put the picture, put the emblem in the for the secret code. And the puzzle looks like a lot like the last one. Gee, what are the odds? Looks like the rules are the same though. Don't you think you should double check it? Come on, this is the 3rd time I've done this. You'll be fine. So this, if you can't think of anything clever, please don't strain yourself. You might hurt something. Fuck you, Snake. Shut it. Just give me a break, alright? I'll think of something. Excellent work. You've only got one left. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Fine, now open it. Okay, Junpei, you can do this. It's just a box. It's just a box. Oh, holy shit! This is a coffin. This is going to be something horrible in there. I just know it. Okay, deep breaths. Here we go. Oh man, there's nobody in there. You can't believe I was scared of something like that. What do you mean nobody? Were you expecting someone to be in there? It's a long story. Ask Junpei about it sometime. But just like I said, there's nobody in there. There is something in there though. Well, two somethings actually. What is that? There are two things at the bottom of the coffin. Looks like we got a plate with an emblem on it and a Neptune key. Yes, we finally found it. Now we can get through the hallway. That's correct, Over, but we do need to get out of this room first, you know. Yeah, I know. Okay, let's get the hell out of this here as quickly as possible. I don't have any objections to that. I don't think we'll use the Neptune key in this room. Really important though, so I'll keep it in my pocket for now. As for the other thing goes... See what happens when I put the emblem of the coffin into the indentation. The fourth one, the puzzle looks a lot like the last couple. I think it's probably the last one. Once we solve this puzzle, I'm sure something will happen. Alright, I'll solve it in no time. Huh? Where did that noise come from? Underneath the keyboard? Way to go, Junpei. You answered all the questions. Damn, Junpei, good job. Hey, did you hear something just now? Yes, I heard that as well. From the bottom left corner of the desk, I believe.
A picture.
A picture?
What the hell is this?
This man with a mustache on the right.
It's the captain.
He's the same guy we found murdered in the captain's quarters. He had the 0 bracelet on his left arm.
It turned out to be the number 6 bracelet.
And the second man with the glasses and a doctor's coat.
It's the 9th man.
He's the 9th man. The one with bracelet number 9. He died after he went into door 5. But this guy, the one in the striped suit?
It's Ace.
Oh man, that's Ace.
He's an ace-hole.
Yeah, I guess it is.
No doubt about it.
But what does it mean? What is Ace doing in this picture?
He's Hongo.
Not only Ace, the 9th man and Cap too. And they look happy, like they knew each other well. Why? How? How in the world are these 4 men connected?
You say Ace is in that picture?
Yes, he's in that picture.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it was taken recently, though. Ace, the 9th man, and Cap all look about 10 years younger.
Ah, so the 9th man and the man you found murdered in the captain's quarters are also in the picture?
Yep, they're also in the picture.
Yeah.
Is there anyone else? Or are there only 3 people in the picture? I'm afraid I can't see it.
Because he's blind. You get it?
No, there's one more guy. He's got kinda long hair, he looks smart, but a little cold. He's the only one I don't recognize.
That's because he's about
What's
the same...
the date of the photograph?
He's about the same size and build as Snake.
It doesn't have one.
Did you look on the back?
No, he did
Back.
not.
Yes, the reverse. The
The
other
other
side.
side without the picture on it.
Praying for the success of the Nonary project. With Nijisaki, Kubota, and Musashido.
Then the 4 men in this picture were the organizers of the Nonary game 9 years ago.
Can you believe it?
That means Ace, the 9th man, and Cap were all responsible for making it happen. But I feel like I should be more shocked about this.
Are we more shocked?
It's almost
No.
as if that's just how things were always supposed to be. Why? Why am I not surprised? Ace was the one in charge of the Nonary project, but... And why? Why am I so calm? It's like I already knew.
You did already know. In another timeline.
Ah, of course. I understand now.
What do you
Ace
understand?
was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. He was the one who invented the game 9 years ago. He was Gentaro Hongo.
He was Hungo,
Aces.
and I am hungry.
I had my suspicions from the beginning. Their voices were similar. Too similar to be a coincidence. I could never forget his voice. It was the voice of the devil.
It was the voice of
Couldn't
Broly?
be sure, though. After all, I had no way to check. I certainly couldn't ask him. Even if I had known, however, I would never have told you. Zero made it quite clear what would have happened if I did.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
You had some idea.
I didn't know that Ace was Hongo.
Oh, yes. I suppose you wouldn't have. 9 years ago, you were in Building Q in Nevada. But Hongo was in the Gigantic with us.
I know. That's why I didn't know what Hongo looked like. But why? Why didn't you tell me?
Because Zero
I mean,
threatened
I'm
to
your
blow
sister,
you up.
Right? You could have told me.
You could have,
I'm
would have,
sorry.
should have.
I apologize for keeping this from you. But if I'd told you, Clover, you would have told everyone else. And if you did, then I would have been forced to tell them about what happened 9 years ago.
So what happened 9 years ago?
I had to prevent that.
Hey, Junpei. You think I could borrow that picture for a sec?
Go ahead. Here, Seven, take the
Sure.
picture.
Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki, Musashido. Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki,
Saki,
Musashido.
Musashido. Hongo, Kabuto.
Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki, Musashido.
Musashido. Sounds like a song.
Seven, do you...
Shut it. Just be quiet.
You be quiet.
I'm this close to remembering. This close.
How close?
Hongo, Kubota,
Hoto.
Nijisaki, Musashido. Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Nonary project. Shit.
It?
What's wrong?
Holy shit, this is nuts.
How nuts?
What's nuts?
I remember
Remember what?
Everything.
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 Yeah, I remember all of it. My memory's back. I remember what happened before I got snatched.
What?
Let me tell you what happened.
Tell us. Tell us.
Like Snake said, Ace is Hongo. From the right, the other three are Musashido, Nijisaki, and Kubota. Musashido was the man with the cash.
Short fat man with the
Nijisaki
mustache.
was Hongo's right-hand man, and Kubota developed the actual technical details of the experiments.
How do you know all this?
Come on, man, I told you, I finally got my memory back.
No, that's not what I mean.
Like, how do you have this
I'm
knowledge?
trying to ask you why you knew all this stuff in the first place, before you forgot it.
He was investigating them.
You really want to know?
Yes.
Of
We
course.
really want to know.
Me
Tell
too.
us.
This is gonna take a while. Hell, it'll probably take me a good 3 days to tell you everything.
But we don't got 3 days, so don't start talking.
Well, we don't have 3 days.
See, Clover agrees with me.
Just give us the short version, all right?
Short version, huh? All right, fine. I'll give it a shot. No promises, though.
Yeah.
I'm a detective. It's a little awkward to say this about myself, but you could probably consider me a lone wolf type.
Fair enough.
I hold to my own code, as I think doing what's right is more important than doing what you're told.
So he's that type of dick.
That's why I followed my gut that night. A slim lead brought me to the wharf.
Sim lead brought him to a Klingon.
It was 9 years ago. The wharf had been cold as fuck, and I could barely see squat. I was investigating a mess of kidnappings, all of them children. It all had one thing in common: a history of visits to one particular hospital. A hospital under the management of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Everybody following this so
My
far?
investigation had turned up evidence that Cradle had been involved in the kidnappings. After a little sweet talking, I managed to finally get a real lead from someone inside Cradle.
By sweet talking, he means compounding.
My source told me this.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
So I headed to the wharf. From the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found the ship he was talking about. There was a bunch of movement near it.
How much
Men in
movement?
black suits, many of them carrying large bags.
But the large bags were wiggling.
The bags. There was something about the way they moved as they were carried. No doubt about it. There were human beings in those bags.
So half human beings.
I moved before I realized it. I came out of hiding with my gun already in my hand.
Don't move.
I
You
felt metal
move.
touch the back of my head.
Drop the gun.
You
I could
drop
kill
your
you
gun.
right now. It'd be easy to get away with it, too. Just tie an anchor to your feet, and no one would find you for a week. That what you want? The fish here would love a meal.
He kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull. There was nothing I could do. I did what he said and laid my gun on the ground.
The gun laid down, he was captured.
Then suddenly,
Got whacked.
there was a sharp pain in my neck. A needle.
He was stoned.
A drug? That was my last thought. My face hit cold concrete. I was out like a light after that. I woke up on a hard floor.
The cell.
Damn it. Shit, my
Cell
head
was
hurts.
clean.
I did a quick once-over of the room. Where am I? A small, shabby bed, a dirty sink, a toilet with no privacy. I'd seen it countless times as a cop. I'm in a cell, huh?
Yes, you're
Facing
in a
the toilet was
cell.
a door set into the wall. I was still pretty woozy, but I made my way over to it.
He was so woozy, man.
I pushed and pulled on it, but it won't open. Not like I expected much else. Would be dumb enough to put me in a cell and leave it unlocked. Threw myself against the door a few times, but it wouldn't budge. I knew it. I gave
What
up
did
and
he
made my way
know?
back to the bed and sat down.
He sat down until he hears some kids.
Huh.
Uh-huh.
I sat there for a very, very long time.
How
Who
long?
knows how long?
A couple of days, at least.
Then I heard a faint voice. The voice was far away. I couldn't understand what it was saying,
It was saying, "Row, row, 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 row,
but
row."
I could hear one. It was pretty high, probably a little kid. Huh? No, it was several. I hear 5 or 6, maybe more. Where? Where are they coming from?
Where are
I
they?
pressed my ear to the wall and tried to
They're in
listen
the
through it.
vents. They're in the vents.
No, that's not it. Left. It's coming from under the bed? I hauled on the metal frame and flipped the thing over. And there it was. The bed had hidden an air vent under it. The hole in the wall was covered by a metal grate.
Told you there would be a gate there. Because this game is well
I dropped flat on the
ventilated.
floor and peered through the grate. I couldn't see shit. But I knew it in my gut. This was where those voices were coming from. Hold on. Why are there kids here? But then what my inside man told me popped into my head.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I on that ship?
Good question as to why.
Didn't matter. All I knew was I had to get to those kids.
We got must get
I checked
to
out
those
the metal grate.
kids.
Could I fit? I stuck my fingers
The
in
fact
and
that he
grabbed
could fit is the most unbelievable thing.
it. And then... Yeah! How do you like that, you son of a bitch?
We like it a lot.
I finally got the damn thing off.
Well, something got to get
Sweat
it
was
off.
dripping down my face, so I wiped it off and crawled inside.
Somehow he fit it. A man that size.
The first bit or so was tight. I had a wriggle on my belly. It wind up eventually, and there was space for me to crawl along on my hands and knees.
The big ass vent.
I went from crawling like a worm in dirt to skittering like a bug. Couldn't say it was much better, but I'd take what I could get. And when I'd been in the thing long enough to start wondering where it'd take me, a massive sound nearly scared the piss out of me. It was like a heavy metal door had just been slammed shut.
Because the heavy metal door was just slammed shut.
Then there was a voice.
Somebody's gonna be lit on fire. Some will be roasted like a marshmallow. Something will be on fire. It'll be like barbecue.
What? I wasn't sure what it meant, but anything with incinerator is bad news.
Yeah, I think that would be a
Man, almost as if
Pokemon.
that was a cue. I heard a mess of young sounding voices. A bunch of them were straight up screaming in terror. And all the sounds together made a howl that made the hair on my neck stand straight up. Damn it! What the hell is going on here?
The Nonary game,
Scrambled to
7.
the duct as fast as I could.
Scramble.
I
Scramble.
made a giant racket, but I didn't care at that point.
Like a giant rat.
I soon found a metal door on the left side of the duct.
And he kicked it open.
The kids were screaming on the other side. I found it. I yanked the handle and threw the door open. I almost ripped the metal off his hinges. What the hell is this place?
It's a boat.
I couldn't believe what I saw. The room had a dome up top. There had to be about 9 walls, all the same size. Up in the ceiling was an upside-down funnel.
An upside-down funnel?
Almost like a chimney.
Chimney, chimney, chiroo.
There they were. The kids I'd been searching for. They all gawked up at me, suddenly silent, for the moment, from surprise and fear. Scared of the room or me, I couldn't tell. Probably both, actually. Not like I can blame them running into a mug like this when they're already scared shitless. I snorted at my own dig at myself and turned to the kids.
What's up, kids? You want to see a dead body?
Don't worry, kids. I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. All of them stood there, frozen. Well, except one. He was a boy, slightly older than the others, in a private school uniform.
Who the hell are you?
With
Stepped
white
forward
hair.
and glared at me suspiciously.
You see some
I'm a
shit,
detective.
his hair's
I'm here to rescue you.
turned white.
It looked like they relaxed some the second I got the words out.
How are you gonna help us?
Where's the exit?
There isn't one. The doors we came in through won't open, and the door over there...
He kind of cut himself off. I think he was considering something before he changed his mind.
Anyway, there's no point. We can't all get out of here. If we don't get out of here, we're gonna be burned to death.
Burned to death?
Burned to
Can't
death.
you hear it? That voice said the incinerator's gonna start up soon.
What's that?
So...
So? I'll be roasted.
The voice spoke again.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
They only had 15 minutes. I looked back down at the kids. Looks like a good 20 or 30 feet to the floor. No way I could pull them up. Too big of a distance for any of us to reach. What the hell was I gonna do? But then I got an idea.
It was a bad idea, but it was an idea.
Wait right there. I'm gonna be right back.
What? Where is he going? Are you just gonna leave us here?
Yes. Yes,
They
I
just
am.
got frightened again. I'm not the best at that kind of thing, but I tried to reassure them with a smile. Don't worry, all right? I'll be back, I promise. So just stay calm and wait right there. Got it? I didn't wait to hear them respond. There wasn't time.
Had to turn and scramble.
I had to hurry.
Scramble back the other
as
way.
fast as a guy could on his hands and knees.
In a cramped space.
Didn't take me long to get back to my cell. Still no way out of there, but I had a plan. I needed something from the room.
What did he need?
When I got it, I dove back into the hole and took off towards the incinerator.
What did he retrieve? We don't know.
Then. Sorry to keep you waiting, guys. I tipped out the doorway and dropped down the rope I brought with me.
What rope?
Back in the cell, I'd torn the bed sheets into strips and tied them together to make a rope. It was sloppy, but it got the job done.
Indeed it did.
All right, just tie that around yourself, okay? I'll pull you up one at a time.
Right.
Left.
Wait a sec. Something was off. There were more of you before. Where'd the rest of you go? boy in the uniform answered.
I let them go on ahead. We opened the number 9 door and they left.
What? You're telling me you opened that door?
That's what I said.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
We couldn't go with them.
Why not?
Look, the only people who can go through the numbered door.
He was in the middle of explaining when...
Only those who registered can go to the door.
Incineration will begin in...
And only those who have entered the door can deactivate the bombs.
The wall shook a bit from the voice bouncing around.
So y'all know the rules.
Look, that can wait, all right? Just get us out of here.
Right.
Left.
Grabbed onto the rope. The first one I pulled on was a girl with a ponytail. Next was a girl with a red necktie. A boy in a jacket came after. He said he'd climb up on his own. The boy in the uniform was the last up. Like the other kid, he climbed up the rope himself.
Good.
He looked pretty scrawny, but I guess he was stronger than he looked.
Hey, no, he was scrawny.
He moved fast, but when he was almost to me, we heard some knocking. Everyone looked at the door. It had a thick, square window set into it. On the other side, an angry face was staring in.
Who was staring in?
God damn it! What's going on here?
It was
Why is the
Hongo.
room empty? Where the hell are those fucking kids?
They're gone.
The door opened, and a man stepped in looking half mad with fury.
What about the other half?
I recognized his face. I saw him many times in photos during my investigation. The man's name was Gintaro Hongo, the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
He was not happy.
Hongo saw the boy hanging from the rope.
Yeah!
He was an animal. He lunged for the rope. Hurry!
I know!
The boy in the uniform booked it up the rope.
You son of a bitch! Get back here, you little shit!
No!
15 feet. 10. The second I could reach the kid, I grabbed him. I hauled him up and tossed him into the duct behind me.
No! No!
Hongo had lost it.
He never had
His face
it.
didn't even look human. It was like the bastard pulled off his fake face. He was really a terrifying devil or some kind of damn monster.
He was a Jack that was handsome.
I quickly reeled in the rope, leaving a furious Hongo yelling at me from the floor.
How furious was
You
he?
fucking bastard! You won't get away with this! How dare you compromise this experiment!
How dare you yell at me?
Experiment? What experiment?
Incineration will begin in 1 minute.
Hey, old man! What the hell are you doing? Hurry up!
The boy in the uniform was trying to get my attention.
In what way was he trying to get our attention?
I may have thrown a salute in a raging asshole's face before I closed the door behind me.
The salute was one of these. That was a salute that was given.
No point to going back to the cell, so we went down the other direction instead. After about 30 feet, we came across another duct on the left. This one was heading down.
Down and to the
We
left.
nodded and took turns sliding down it.
Whee!
The duct emptied us out into a narrow hallway.
How narrow was it? Very.
There was a door on either side. The one on the left was a normal double door,
The one on the right?
but the one on the right was familiar. black and yellow stripes, and a device next to it on the wall.
That incinerator.
A plate on it read, Incinerator. Incinerator?
Incinerator.
Yeah, that's where we were.
It was the girl with the red tie who answered me. We were inside an incinerator?
Yes, we were inside an
Yeah.
incinerator.
Hongo might still be there. It looks like it's been shut off, though.
Wait, what? If he's still in there...
He ain't dead, unfortunately.
That's not good.
That meant we better. We gotta get out of here. Go to the other door. Hurry!
Book it.
The kids started running, and I was close on their heels. On the other side of the door,
Stairs.
was a large spiral staircase.
Many stairs.
Run! Didn't need to tell them twice. We went up and up and up. Our feet pounded the steps. Our arms pumping fast. We went round and round and round. The devil was on our tail. The stairway kept going. We passed a couple of lanyards when the boy in the uniform suddenly spoke.
Something's up. Akane's not catching up to us.
Akane?
The kid's sister. The girl with the red necktie.
Akane. That's strange.
Very
I
strange.
remember seeing that name on the list of missing kids.
Hey! Akane!
He kept his hands around his mouth and yelled.
They keep going and going.
Maybe we outran her.
The boy in the uniform skidded to a stop.
Is it stop on stairs
Stopped
going up?
too, and so did the other two kids. When did we do that?
Well, we passed a couple big rooms on the way here. Maybe she took a rest in one of them?
Really?
No, that's impossible.
Sorry, Grandpa. You keep going. I gotta go look for her downstairs.
He turned to go.
Hey, kid, wait! God damn it, I said wait!
I don't think the kid even heard me.
Nope, he didn't.
Fuck! I spun around to the boy in the jacket and the girl with the ponytail. I'm going after him. You two keep going, all right? You got it? The girl nodded and ran up the stairs. But the boy...
The boy.
I'm going with you.
I didn't have time to argue. I just nodded and took off down the stairs. I could hear him following me.
Yes, the boy was Snake. Snake?
Ran all the way to the bottom floor, calling for her. Akane was nowhere to be found.
God damn it, where the hell did she go?
That's an excellent question.
Tell the kid was frustrated. And then suddenly...
Help me! Somebody help me!
So the question is, how the hell did she
Heard a
get
girl's
herself
voice.
caught? Because she went back for something.
Akane!
The boy in the uniform threw open the door and leapt into the hallway by the incinerator. We rushed in after him. I couldn't for the life of me believe what we were seeing. That bastard Hongo had Akane by the arm and was forcing her into the incinerator.
Come on, goddammit, move!
No, I don't want to! Let me go, please! Let go of me!
She planted her feet squarely on the floor and was struggling to get away. But Hongo was bigger and stronger.
Yes, he was.
Akane!
My brother roared with anger and charged toward Hongo.
And they got knocked the fuck out,
Help
man.
me!
Ah! You're too late, idiot!
Hongo lifted Akane bodily into the air and threw her, still fighting him, into the incinerator.
Ah!
Before we could even blink, Hongo had leapt through the door after her. We saw him land inside.
And the incinerator closed.
And then, the door slammed shut. We ran to the door. We did everything we could think of to get the thing open. But
Fuck! It's no use! The goddamn thing won't move an inch!
Dramatic, ain't it?
he started slamming his fists against the door. He was close to shattering his knuckles with how hard he pounded on it.
They got pounded harder.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
Yes, that is nope.
Her voice was muffled, but all of us could hear the sheer terror in it.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here.
Yeah, the question is,
Where's one
Connie,
go?
how the hell did
Out
you?
the other door.
Is how the hell did you get
What?
caught? And for what incredibly stupid reason?
Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
And there's no way.
Are you fucking kidding me? It's the same damn thing!
Are you there?
Yeah, we're here. Just hang on, alright? We're gonna figure out a way to save you.
Yeah,
Words
that
would
ain't
seem
gonna
like a sick
happen.
joke to her if she'd been able to see how white and bloodless his face was right then.
But again, when you realize the incredibly stupid reason that resulted in how she got caught,
Incineration will begin in
it's like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
17 minutes.
It's like, you just expect, you know, yeah, roast.
Please, please help me. I'm really scared. I don't want to die, please. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Then why did you go back?
It's gonna be alright. I'll figure something
Why?
out. I promise. I promise.
Everybody
okay?
was
You
running
hear
up
me?
the
I
stairs.
promise.
Why did you turn around and go back?
It was torture listening to her sobbing on the other side of the
Why? I want you to say this. I wish I could say I'm
Robert
joking
was
about
nearly
this, but
crying
I'm
himself.
not.
He could only stand there, fists clenched so tight his knuckles were white.
What happened then?
Come on, man. Put yourself in my shoes. It doesn't end good. You think I want to remember that?
Nope, guess not.
Then,
Yeah. Shit. If I'd known it was gonna be like this, I almost wish I hadn't remembered.
hey, are you sure?
No, he's not sure.
Look, I don't want to ask this either, but there's something I don't get. So if you could just tell me, did that girl, Akane, really?
Yep,
Yeah, I'm sure.
it was
There wasn't anything
barbecued.
we could do. After a while, the countdown ended. And we heard something burning. The fire stopped, but we still didn't move. Me and the jacket kid were frozen. The boy in the uniform collapsed as if he couldn't hold himself up anymore.
Things happen, folks.
A few minutes passed.
Then the door
door
opened. They looked inside.
The boy in the uniform tripped over his own feet running in.
What did they see?
We followed. Too numb
Some
to speak.
barbecue meat with extra cheese.
The air in the incinerator was hot. Every breath made my lungs feel like they were on fire. It was like standing on hot asphalt. The air was wavering and in the middle of the room, There it lay. The kid's legs were shaking so bad, I don't know how he managed to walk. I couldn't see his face, but his body somehow looked empty. Finally, he reached it. He fell to his knees as his legs gave out on him. And then...
Boom, 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 boom.
Can I ask you one more
Just
thing?
one more thing.
What's that?
The girl, Akane. What was her last name?
What does it matter to you?
Just tell me, okay? Please?
Kurashiki. Her name was Akane Kurashiki.
Dun dun dun.
You were there that day, weren't you? The tall kid in the jacket. That was you, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. You are correct, Detective. Don't misunderstand me. I told you before how Zero threatened me. There was nothing I could do. I couldn't say anything about what happened 9 years ago.
So you're saying you're not working for Zero, right?
He can't even
Of course
see.
not.
Clover, what about you?
Hey, come on! You really think I'm working with Zero?
With hair
I
like
told you
that,
before,
yes.
you idiot. I was in Nevada in Building Q. I did hear that a detective rescued the kids on the boat, but I didn't know it was you.
Well, I guess I believe you.
Well, somebody
All right,
has
let me
to.
ask you another question. Santa's real name is Aoi Kurashiki. He's Akane's brother. You know that?
No, I didn't. Did you?
Well, yes. I know Aoi Kurashiki was her brother.
Because it was just told.
But I didn't know he was Santa. At least not from the beginning.
Yeah, there's no
9
way
years
he
ago,
could tell.
he was
He
in
could
the
see
middle
her
of puberty.
hair.
His voice is entirely different now. I'm ashamed to say that even my exceptional hearing wasn't able to make that connection.
It was a very
As such, I
flimsy
had
connection.
no reason to think Santa was Aoi.
When did you figure it out?
Clover told me that Santa might have been one of the subjects of the initial experiment.
How did you figure that out?
It was only a short while ago, while we were leaving the library. When she told me that, I had a feeling.
What kind of feeling?
Santa is Aoi? Akane Kurashiki, June's brother? There's still a lot we don't know.
Yes.
I
And
mean,
about
like,
we're
a
roughly
lot,
about
a lot.
2 to 3 hours worth of
But there is
cutscenes.
one thing I think we can say we know.
What's that?
The body we found in the shower room. It had to be Nijisaki, dressed up to look like Snake.
What?
Come on, man. What kind of detective are you? You didn't figure that out
He's
already?
an ace detective. That's what type of detective he is.
Hey, go easy on me, man. I just got my memory back, all right? Cut me some slack.
Well, if he is, the 3 murders make sense then, don't they? Yeah, that's right.
You were
Murder.
blown up?
Kubota blew himself up, but that was murder too. So why did these murders take place?
The torture of Hongo.
If Junpei is correct, and the body in the shower room was Nijisaki's, that means all of the people who were murdered were involved with the creation of the Nonary project.
Indeedy. The Games of 9.
Kubota, the person who conducted the actual experiments.
Exploded all over door 5.
Nijisaki, Hongo's assistant.
It's splattered all over room 2.
Musashido,
Well,
the man
room
who
3.
financed the project.
Was found dead in room 1.
You mean this was all just revenge?
Revenge
Santa
is
is Zero.
sweet.
He's getting revenge for the death of his sister. That's why he killed them.
No, I don't think Santa
Clover,
actually
considering
murdered
you
anyone.
axed us to death,
If I'm right, then it's not hard to figure out who the next victim's gonna be, is it?
it'll be Hungo.
I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you.
It will be Ace for those who are
Yes.
trying to keep up here.
Yep.
Right.
Left.
The next target will be Gentaro Hongo.
The person who planned the Nonary project.
In other words,
If you thought Persona
Ace.
5 beat the plot into you,
What?
What the hell's going on here?
It must be 6 a.m. Our time is up.
Shit!
Come on, we need to get out of here.
How?
Card 0.
I'm betting this sucker opens the exit. Come on, let's go.
What did it open? Oh. Let's swipe the card. Junpei, look, it's unlocked. Yeah, now we can go back to the library. Hurry up, we don't have time. Let's go. Alright, let's go. We found it.
Huh. I think the shaking stopped.
Would
Achievement.
seem so. But we are
See,
yet to be
a
out of
way
danger.
out again.
You're right.
We gain
Let's
all the
hurry.
memories.
This exit needs the Uranus card too.
This exit needs the card of your
Hey,
anus.
Junpei.
Yeah, I know. All right, it's open. Let's go. Okay, Neptune Key, let's see if you work.
It should work.
Yes, I think it unlocked. It says
Incinerator.
So this is the incinerator.
This is the first time I've seen it from this side, but yeah, I think so.
Then there ought to be a lever near the door.
What kind
Yeah,
of lever?
right here.
Pull that and the door should open.
And I saw her face.
Got it.
And then I put a lever in this place. We're gonna be fried out of
Let's
our
go.
mind. We're solving puzzles. Oh, there's a cute door, and Santa's on the floor.
What the
June
hell is
is
going on?
burning inside.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Jumpy, you came to get me.
Of course I did. I made a promise.
Except you're not really here,
I'm so
are
glad
you?
you're here. So glad.
But how can you be here?
What happened to you?
You're supposed to be dead.
I'm fine. I just fainted. I wasn't feeling very good. I'm feeling a lot better now, though.
Are you?
I'm
Are you
sure.
really?
Yes. I just need to rest a little longer. I'm sure I'll be fine. You shouldn't worry about me.
Santa.
Hey, where is it? Where's the gun? You hide it somewhere?
I don't have it.
Where's Ace?
I got sucker punched and they took the gun.
Where's Lotus?
What? Who took it?
What? Isn't that obvious?
I took the gun.
Who took the gun?
Ace.
Hello, Lotus.
Just what the hell do you think you're doing, Ace?
Hold up. Let's take a moment to appreciate Lotus.
Or maybe I ought to say Gentaro Hongo, CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
You have me at a disadvantage, and I don't like that.
Right, not like you can
know
recognize
me,
anyone's faces.
But I don't know you. Do you have any idea how much I've suffered? Can you even begin to understand my pain?
Oh, we can start by kicking you in the nuts a few
Pain
times.
of prosopagnosia, right?
Another irritating insect. And how do you know that?
Good question.
No matter. If you don't want to answer, it makes no difference to me. This is a waste of time anyway. It's time for me to go. First is 1.
1
Give me your hand.
is the onlyest number.
8. And with this, 9.
The ninth man. Kubota's bracelet.
Yes, that's voiced by Leonardo from the
believe
Ninja
I've won
Turtles,
this
Cam Clark.
I've had quite a time playing with you. I must thank Zero, I suppose.
Wait, what? Ace doesn't know who Zero is.
Zero is on the
What
floor.
are you planning, Santa?
At any rate, this game ends now.
Does it?
I will escape.
Does it
And
really?
the rest of you will have a slightly less pleasant ending. I suggest you enjoy your final moments. Goodbye. Wait! What? Why isn't it opening?
Because it's not a 9 door, idiot.
One more time. Now open! No! What is this? Why? The digital route should be 9! It has to be 9!
But it's not a
Then
9
why?
door.
Why isn't it opening? Now!
Get him, 7. Ooh.
No! Ugh.
Oh,
Shit
That was
stomp
close.
him.
too close. Thank you, 7.
Don't mention it.
Mention it.
Just
Mention it
one
a
punch
lot.
ain't enough for this piece of shit.
Punch him again.
After what he did 9 years ago, I ought to rip him to pieces. But if a
Rip him
suspect can't talk, they ain't much
Rip
good.
his life into pieces. It's our
Once
last
he's locked
resort.
up in a cell, we're
He's a
gonna
piece
have
of
a little
shit.
chat.
You can't see faces. Don't know what the hell I'm
9
on.
years ago? Then you must be...
Yeah, you finally figured it out, dumbass.
No, that is Dumas. The B is silent.
Ace, you killed Kubota, Nijisaki, and Musashido, didn't you?
Wait, Nijisaki?
Oh, right. You don't know yet.
But clearly
All right.
not.
We'll just go through them in order then.
Yes. Let's
start off
recap
with Kubota.
the past 40 minutes, shall we?
You talked to Kubota and managed to convince him to go into door 5 alone. You killed him without making it look like you killed him. The way I figure it, you had 4 motives.
Which 4 mortals were
1.
there?
In the Nonary game, the number 9 is dangerous. Whoever had the 9 bracelet could join whatever team they wanted. Adding 9 to any number doesn't change the digital route. Which means that number 9 could do whatever they wanted.
Yep, that
You
one.
wanted to remove that threat as soon as possible. 2. You wanted the number 9 bracelet for yourself.
It's really sound
so that
logic,
you could
ain't
make
it?
use of its power. In fact, you did use it in the murder of Niji Saki. 3. Even if his number hadn't been 9, Kubota was a problem. He knew your past. He knew what had happened 9 years before. You needed to silence him before he told anyone. 4. But last, and perhaps the most disturbing.
How disturbing?
You used Kubota as a test. You wanted to know how serious this Nonary game was. Was it truly life or death, or simply a harmless prank?
I don't think there was anything harmless about it.
You convinced him to break the rules so you could see what would happen.
The rules were indeed broken.
That was why you killed Kubota. But he was only the first. Next was Niji Saki. While everyone was off looking for the missing parts for the Reds, you ran into Niji Saki near the big hospital room.
Thinking he was Snake.
However, because of your prosopagnosia, you didn't realize he was Niji Saki.
Dun, dun, dun.
Chiefly because, when you met him, he was dressed like Snake. That was why you thought Niji Saki was Snake.
No, that's not... That was Niji Saki?
Yes, it was Niji Saki.
How did...
I'll get to that. Anyway, you thought he was Snake. Snake was one of the kids in your experiment 9 years ago. You remembered him because he was the blind kid.
Wait, was he blind then?
His presence made you think. Snake was one of my subjects 9 years ago. He probably hates me.
That's the one
But if
thing.
that's true,
There's a bit of a time frame issue on when Snake was blinded and his arm
Is he
was
keeping
replaced.
quiet because he can't see? Or perhaps he's working with Zero to get revenge on me.
Yes, and both
Whatever
of those
the
is
reason,
true.
anyone who knows my past is a threat.
I know his
Before
past.
he tries anything, I need to get
I
rid
am a
of him.
threat.
That was when you decided you had to kill him. The murder weapon was Kubota's bracelet. You just waved it over the red. Verified your own number and then grabbed Niji Saki's arm and forced it over the scanner panel.
And then you tossed him inside.
Then, when the door opened, you kicked him in.
More like
9
thrown him
seconds
in.
later, the door closed.
81 seconds later, it went boom.
And then 81 seconds passed. And poor Niji Saki was dead.
He was all over the place.
Then you mean to say Snake is still alive?
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm as good as new. Thank you for killing the wrong man, but I can't say I like knowing that you wanted me dead.
Yeah. You jerk.
Although, to be honest, even if you hadn't tried to kill me, I would still hate you very much.
Yes. Even though...
Well, I wouldn't blame you.
Last but not least, let's talk about Musashido's death.
Well, he wasn't...
When Clover and I were investigating the chart room, you came over to talk to me. Do you remember what you said?
What did he say?
Oh, a pocket watch. Might I take a look at it?
I handed it to you, and you left the room.
No, he didn't.
You had been in charge of the Nonary project. Of course, you would have known the solution to every puzzle. Which would mean that you also knew how to get out of the wheelhouse.
That's not exactly
All you had to do
true.
was place the watch in the indentation on the door to unlock it. With the door open, you could enter the captain's quarters.
Yeah, that did not exactly happen that
Musashido
way.
was there. Conveniently placed next to him was an axe that practically begged you to kill him with it.
The accent
You picked up
is
that
me,
axe and
axe
buried the
being
blade
there.
deep in the other man's chest.
Kind of seen. Well, all together
One
now.
blow was all it took. And then you returned to the chart room as if nothing had happened.
But wouldn't there be blood on his clothes?
There was something I wanted to speak with you about, Junpei. Could you come with me for a moment?
I had no reason to say no, so I followed you to the wheelhouse. When we stepped inside, remember how you slipped your hand into my vest?
Yeah.
You pulled out a piece of paper, the one I used to cheat during the vote.
Okay.
But that wasn't really what you were after.
No, it was just like trying to frame me.
Your true purpose had been to slip the watch into my pocket. It wasn't a very good plan. Had way too many holes, and someone saying the wrong thing could have brought it all down around you.
But that...
You must have been desperate.
See, I'll
What
have to
made you
double
willing to
check
risk
some
it
of that
all to
stuff
do
that
it?
happened in the wheelhouse, but it doesn't make sense.
Ace, Musashido's murder is the only one I don't understand. You obviously did it, but why?
Because of this.
Because
What's
of
with
what?
the paper?
Just read it.
Let's see. Number 1. There are
Number
2 ways you
1?
might survive this ordeal. The first is to win the Nonary game.
Right?
The second is for you to confess your sins of 9 years past. I have prepared a camera in the captain's quarters. The images captured by that camera will be streamed through a satellite and distributed across the world. Simply look into the camera and repent. Once you have confessed everything, I will release you from this ship. To make your confession more credible, I have left you a witness in the captain's quarters.
And our witness being the other dude. Okay.
Perhaps he will confess with you.
Maybe, maybe not.
The decision is yours. Do as you please. 0.
When I awoke in that room on D-Deck, I found that in my pocket. That was why I chose door 1 when we voted.
Really? Was that the
If
reason?
I went through that door, I knew I could get to the captain's quarters. As you said, I knew how to enter the wheelhouse. My plan was to find the pocket watch before anyone else.
But he failed.
If I could, then my alibi would be set. At least, that was the plan. Unfortunately for me,
failed.
you got to it first. That sleight of hand was the best I could manage on short notice.
But it wasn't exactly how things
You
played
meant
out.
to kill him from the beginning then? Musashido, I mean.
I only knew Musashido was the witness after I reached the captain's quarters. I asked him, and he answered. He seemed groggy. Perhaps he had only just awoken from sedation. I suppose Nijisaki was in much the same state. He seemed confused and disoriented when I encountered him.
I'm always confused and disoriented.
But yes, you are correct.
Who
I
is
intended
correct?
to kill him from the beginning, even though I didn't know who he was. I proceeded to the captain's quarters in order to remove this so-called witness.
Can I get a witness?
Ace, you figured it out, haven't you? You were being manipulated.
Yes, so it would seem.
Yes, you were put on the path
There's
of
little more than
murder.
that, in many ways. Everywhere I went, everything was already prepared. The Reds in the large hospital room were dismantled. Nijisaki was dressed like Snake. There was an axe in the captain's quarters. Musashido was delirious from the anesthetic, so he couldn't fight back. Nijisaki as well. In retrospect, I can't understand how I could have fallen into such a simple trap.
Ego?
But yes, this was a trap. It was Zero's trap, and I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. I did everything he wanted me to do.
Yeah. By manipulating you, Zero was able to kill 3 people and keep the blood off his own hands.
Oh, the blood is on Santa's hands.
All of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this Nonary game happened. Am I right, Santa?
Huh? What the hell are you talking about? I don't know any...
You know... Too late
Ain't
now.
no point trying to play dumb anymore, Santa. Actually, I guess I should call you Aoi Kurashiki, huh? My memory came back to me, kid. You're Aoi Kurashiki, no doubt about it.
That stupid hair? Most certainly.
Never thought I'd be back in this room talking to you. But hey, I guess this was all part of your plan, right?
It was all part of the plan.
After all, the person who planned the Nonary game this time around was Zero.
And you are Zero.
And Zero's you.
Looks like you really do have your memories back, huh?
Yes, we do.
Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it then, huh? Yeah, you got me. I'm Aoi Kurashiki. I was one of the kids in the Nonary game 9 years ago.
Yes, we know. We know this.
So did Snake over there. But there's one thing... No, I guess there's 2 things you got wrong. Number 1, I ain't Zero.
What?
June is Zero.
Wait, what? Sure, I was helping Zero out, but I'm really more of an assistant, like a secretary.
And he's an administrative assistant.
But an assistant's only an assistant. I didn't come up with all this. All I did was follow Zero's orders.
Then, if you're not Zero, who is?
June
Hometown or
is.
Junpei? Didn't I say 2 things?
Yes, 2 things.
You made one more mistake. Junpei, you just said, all of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this Nonary game happened. But that's not it. Revenge isn't the only purpose. There's another reason you guys were playing the Nonary game.
That would
To
be...
save someone.
Save who?
Someone? Right. You were brought here to help my sister. To save Akane.
But she's dead, and she's over
what
there.
What the hell are you talking about? Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago in this room. I was there. I saw...
And yet she's over there in the corner.
What? What the hell?
Or she was there in the corner.
Where is she? Where's Akane Kurashiki? Ugh! Oh, my head! My head, it feels like it's gonna pop.
It's totally gonna pop, man.
7! What the hell is going on?
Things.
I don't know. I just... Oh! I swear to God, my head feels like it's about to explode!
It is. Gonna pop like a melon.
What was the Nonary Project? I'm sure you know already, but I'll tell you one more time.
Telepathy and controlling humans.
A particular phenomenon. And what was that phenomenon? For 2 organisms to communicate with one another in the absence of physical contact. The morphogenetic field theory.
The field.
Human
Well,
beings
it's a
use
game
these
theory. That's
invisible
what it
fields
is.
to exchange information. That was what this experiment was conducted to determine.
And hence the jumping between timelines.
There were 2 separate locations. One was the Gigantic, and the other was a building in Nevada called Building Q.
The Q building. And guess where we are?
The 9 children
We are in
trapped
Building
in Building
Q.
Q were faced with numerous puzzles, copies of identical ones on the Gigantic. They were told to send their answers into the morphic field set and transmit them to their brothers and sisters on the Gigantic.
Everybody got this so far?
The transmitters were put in Building Q, and the receivers were put on the Gigantic. Each sibling pair was supposed to be split up, but
Your stupidity put Akane in danger.
But there was a mistake. Akane was a transmitter. She should have been in Building Q. However, for some reason, she was placed on the Gigantic with the receivers, like me.
Yeah, that's your fault.
Perhaps she was mistaken for someone who was supposed to be in Group A. Whatever the case, Akane ended up on the Gigantic. I think I've told you enough. You get it, don't you? I'm pretty sure you know where this is going, Junpei.
Where what is going?
Junpei's a bit slow on the
Don't play
uptake.
dumb. You know things you shouldn't. Things you couldn't. How did you know Ace had prosopagnosia?
Because...
How did you know why Ace wanted to kill Kubota and how Nijisaki was killed?
Because those plot points were detailed.
Were you surprised when you found out Ace was Hongo?
Yes, we were. First time we found out.
And what about the coffin Snake was trapped in? How the hell did you open it?
Well, with a bracelet.
That's...
Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. He knew because I knew Junpei was receiving information that I sent to him through the morphic field. It's simple, really. How do I know the alternate timelines? Imagine a river that splits in two, like an upside-down Y. The river flows from the top to the bottom from a single stream into two branches. It only flows in one direction. It can never flow backwards. Information is the same way. It moves from the past to the future, but never flows backwards. That's why people at the river's source in the past would never know about the downstream in the future. But the people downstream would never know about one another either. But I am different. I can manipulate the morphic field set, pluck information from the future, and know what happens on either fork of the river, even though the people on either fork know nothing about one another. Now, who am I? I am I, the ninth letter of the alphabet. But I am also Zero. No, that's not true. I'm not really Zero. Not yet. Perhaps you can say I am less than Zero. Zero is my future. In 9 years, I will be Zero. Where did she go? My darling.
Santa!
Dun, 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 dun. Where did you go?
Freeze.
Santa's got a gun. He's pointing at Ace's head. Looks like he's turned the tables on Ace, though. Wonder how he likes having a gun to his head.
Get up.
Sure isn't about to take that gun off him for a minute, is he? Ace isn't putting up any kind of fight. I mean, I don't think I would either, but he just looks drained. Guess he's going for the door, huh? Doesn't need to verify to go through that door, but...
Hey, what's your plan, Santa? What are you doing?
Can't get through any number of doors with just 2 people. What the hell is he thinking?
Didn't I tell you? I'm Santa Claus. It's time
Ho,
for me
ho,
to go make
ho.
a wish come true.
That's it? That's all he's gonna give us? What the hell does that even mean? Shit, they're out. And now the gate's shut. Looks like the rest of us are stuck in here. They're all looking at me. At least Santa's Seven's headache is gone. He seems to be alright. But up. we still got a ways to go here. I guess there's no harm in trying. Let's see if this door still opens.
Damn. Well, it looks like this door isn't opening anytime soon.
Yep, the door is most certainly a door. It is not a
You mean
jar.
we're trapped?
Like rats.
So it would seem.
What the hell is Santa trying to do?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, what?
Have you considered where we are? There can really only be one thing Santa would do now.
He's gonna burn us alive!
No. No, you can't be serious.
I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. Oh, but he is. Shit, we gotta do something. Maybe we can still get through the door 9. But that's not a 9, folks. It's not a 9. Alright, we can do this. I just gotta know. It's not gonna work. There's no way. 5 of us can't open this door. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 equals 26. 2 plus 6 equals 8. Is there any combination that will work?
Can I borrow your pen and notebook?
Go for it, Clover. I don't think I'm going to need them ever again. Well, she certainly looks purposeful. Like she's writing equations. A lot of them. Oh, she does. Man, she does not look happy. Wait, no need to be ripping pages out like that. Jeez.
What the hell are you doing, Clover? Give me that!
All right, at least 7 got it away from her. Maybe now I can get a look at what she was writing. Let's see.
What?
And there's no other way?
Notice. Looks like she figured it out, though. Man, this is just too cruel.
It's okay. Go.
Lotus.
Come on, you know we can't do that.
Don't give me that. I'm sure you'd love to get rid of me.
No, we don't. There are two
damn it,
big
you idiot.
reasons I can give as to why we don't want you to. We won't leave you behind. Looks like he expected that as much as I did.
Without, if you're not, look, it'd be bad, all right?
But Copy sure doesn't have much confidence. Yes, we can't leave the Tatas behind.
Yeah. If there weren't assholes like you around, I'd be out of a job.
Uh-huh.
Look, I'm just not leaving you behind, all right? End of story.
7.
He's right. I'm not leaving you either.
Me too.
You didn't honestly think I'd abandon you, did you?
She was probably hoping.
You're all idiots.
Yes, we are. We appreciate the Tatas.
That
Look
being
at those
said,
Magumbos.
However,
I doubt we would be able to open the door anyway, even if we were to leave Lotus behind.
Huh? Why?
I trust you remember what happened to Ace? I couldn't see exactly what happened, but I was able to guess what he was attempting to do earlier at the Red.
Wait, don't we have the empty?
yeah.
You should be carrying like the extra bracelet.
What is this? Why? The digital route should be 9. It has to be 9.
It was, but it was
Then
not
why?
9.
Why isn't it opening?
Just to see, why don't we give it a shot?
Give it a shot.
Give it a shot.
Yes, that is what I said.
Dude.
You were right.
It ain't opening.
But it did open 9 years ago. The digital route was 9 then, I'm sure of it.
It was 9 then, but it's not the,
You think
the
maybe
digital
they
route
changed
down.
the settings?
Perhaps.
We can't get through the door, we can't get out. So we got 2 plus 4 equals 6, plus 5 is 11, plus 7 is 18, plus 9, 27. Hey. I was watching. I had to watch everything that was reflecting in his eyes. I was listening. Every sound that vibrated in his eardrums, I heard, smelled, taste, touched. I felt everything he felt. I knew everything about him. What he was thinking, what he was feeling, what he was sensing. All of his feelings and worries and fears became mine. My consciousness was inside him. Through the morphic field cell, we would resonate and we were as one. I was him and the same thing I was, blah, blah, blah. Started with a tremendous noise like a thunderclap of thunder. That was approximately 9 hours ago. A bomb had gone off on the ship. That was when my resonance with him began. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9. 2 plus 7 equals 9. Need all... Yeah, okay. My resonant event melted into him and we became one, inside of Junpei. Somehow I found myself in Junpei's mind 9 years in the future. I didn't lose myself. I was living in 2 realities at once. One was the present and the other was the future. Perhaps you can think of it as 2 movies showing on the same screen at the same time. Eventually it becomes difficult to separate them and determine which movie is which. However, if I concentrated, I was able to focus on one or the other. That was why I was able to grasp what was happening in front of me.
Come on, over here!
That was my brother Oi. He was yelling. Followed him. Around me were 7 other children. They all looked like they were about my age.
Come on, hurry up!
We ran down a long straight hallway and burst into a large hospital room. Everyone was arguing. 2 of the boys got in a fist fight. The girl watching them began to cry. I want to go home. I want to go home. Another girl slapped the crying girl and glared down at her. It's been 2 hours since the Nonary game began. It was starting to fall apart. But just when we all hope seemed lost, Light started talking. He was blind. 9 years later, we will call him Snake.
Hello, everyone? Could you come over here for a moment?
He was older than most of us, and his voice had authority and dignity. Lights died down, and we gathered around him.
I have a little sister. She is very important to me. Right now, she is over in Building Q, and is desperately trying to send information over to me. Her name is Clover, and today is her 9th birthday.
Not 9. There's a 9 again. As he spoke, he pulled something from his pockets. In his hand was a 4-leaf clover. Were 9 4-leaf clovers.
I was going to give these to her as a birthday present. I was outside picking them when I was abducted. I'm sure I've already told you, but I am blind. For a man who can't see, collecting 9 of a very specific plant is, well, it is difficult.
It's a pain in the ass.
But my sister means a great deal to me, and I hope that these would show her how much I cared for her. Since it's her 9th birthday, I thought 9 4-leaf clovers would be appropriate. Every one of you has a brother or a sister in Building Q with Clover.
Except Akane and Ayoi. They're in the same building. They're both on the boat.
For their sake, we have to survive. We have to get off this ship. Do you understand? If we're going to do that, there are 3 things you have to remember. We need trust and love, and we have to have faith in one another. If we can take all 3 of those to heart, then I promise that good luck will come our way. Did you know that the leaves on the 4-leaf clover mean faith, trust, love, and luck?
Yes, we did. Well, at least in the context of Santa explaining it to us.
Those words are leaf words. So if you believe what I've told you, and you understand, then I want you each to have one of these. They're a promise between friends.
He gave a clover to each of us. I took one. Eventually, he was left with only a single 4-leaf clover. He had one last thing to say.
Don't ever forget. So long as you have that, we will always be connected. Do you understand?
When he finished, the tension of only a few minutes before was gone. We were calm. After that, we ran around the ship for a while longer and opened several of the numbered doors until we finally found a door with the number 9 on it. In fact, there were 2 doors with 9 on them, and we found them in the chapel. We split into the 2 groups and walked through the doors. And then all roads lead to the incinerator. Before long, we all found ourselves in a room with a ceiling that looked like an upside-down funnel. For some reason, this room had another number 9. This time, it was the only one. But if there was only one door, that meant only 5 people could escape.
What are we gonna do? There aren't any other doors.
We began to panic. Then, as if things had not gotten bad enough already,
Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 18 minutes.
1 + 8 = 9.
Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
What? What's happening? What did that thing say? That didn't sound good.
My brother he swallowed hard and answered.
I think it means this room is gonna burn.
Burn!
The plaque on the door says incinerator, and that voice said that the incineration is about to start. And incinerate means to burn.
Yep, it does.
No! Help me!
Abject terror filled the room as everyone began to scream and cry. Every pair of eyes were filled with despair. Then, high up on the wall, a door opened and a man appeared. He was a huge, frightening mountain of a man and as large as a bear. 9 years later, we will call him 7.
Don't worry, kids. I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you.
The rest happened just like 7 had said it did. 4 of us who had stayed behind were saved by 7. We crawled through the vent away from the incinerator and slid down into the hall. We came out the other side of door 9. The wall opposite the door was a set of double doors. We went through those and began to run up the spiral stairs. As we ran, I led the way. Behind me were Nona, my brother, Ioi, Snake, and 7. The other children, the ones who had gone through door 9 before us, were up ahead. I could hear them cheering each other on. We ran and ran and ran. We leapt across as many stairs as we could and kept running. The stairs spiraled upward like a tornado. Eventually, I put ahead of the rest. Perhaps Nona had slowed them down. I didn't want to lose them, so I slowed down as well. I didn't stop, but I glanced over my shoulder from time to time to see if they had caught up. That was when I realized.
No, where is it?
And here is Akani's stupidity on full display.
Did I drop Jumpy's present?
I knew I had it with me when we passed through the vent. Then I dropped it as we slid out? I had to go back. I had to. I knew I couldn't tell the others. It would stop me. I was sure of that. I didn't stop to think. I simply moved. I ran to the central hall, a room that connected to all the other areas of the ship. I hid in the shadows, and moments later I felt a rush of wind as they ran past me up the staircase. I waited until they were out of sight, and then I ran. Moved as quietly as I could, down, down, and down. Finally, I reached the bottom deck. I ran to the hallway and looked around frantically.
There it is!
It was just where I thought it would be, sitting under the opening of the vent. I ran over and snatched it from the floor, but as I ran back towards the stairs and freedom... Again, Akane's own stupidity here coming into play. I'm sorry, but when you realize that the whole plot and everything hinges on a heavy level of stupidity such as this, it's like, really? It was Hongo, Gentaro Hongo. 9 years later, we will call him Ace.
Ah, how wonderful to see you decided to come back.
His smile made my blood run cold. It looked mechanical, as if someone had simply pulled up the corners of his mouth.
Come with me. We must continue the experiment.
I shook my head, eyes wide. Slowly, I began to walk backwards. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps forward. Then I spun around and broke into a run for the door. I felt Hongo's hand collapse over my left wrist.
I said, come with me.
There was an edge of insanity to his voice now. I fought as hard as I could.
No! Stop! Let go of me!
I shook my body and flailed my arms, trying desperately to get Hongo to let go of me. I was still only a child. I was no match for a man like Hongo.
Stop struggling, goddammit! Do as I tell you!
He heaved on my arm, trying to pull me into the incinerator. I screamed.
Help me! Somebody help me!
Then suddenly...
Akane!
The door of the stairs flew open. The doors to the stairs flew open, and my brother Aoi burst out of it. Behind him were Seven and Snake.
Akane!
He cried my name again as he leapt towards Hongo.
You came back!
But then...
Ah, you're too late, idiot!
Hongo threw his full weight against my arm, pulling us both into the incinerator. The force of it threw me to the floor. I scrambled to my feet and looked towards the open number 9 door. Hongo stood between it and me, but behind him, I could see my brother, his fists clenched. Those fists never reached Hongo. But the door closed. The cold, heartless screech of metal on metal, the door slammed shut. Hongo glanced at me mechanically, his face registering that there was an object there, but not anything he would consider a human being. Then he turned away and walked to the red that sat next to the door. He reached into his pocket and removed 2 bracelets. He waved them both over the scanner panel. 2 asterisks appeared on the red. He checked the screens and tossed those bracelets carelessly onto the floor. What was he doing? What was the point? He made no effort to explain himself, of course. He said nothing at all and walked past me as though I were nothing more than a rock by the roadside. A few moments later... the 2 other door slits shut as well. Faintly, I could hear someone pounding on the door behind me. I turned around and ran toward the door with the 9.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
I could hear a voice from the other side of the door. A worried, frightened voice.
Help me!
My throat was already raw, but I screamed as loud as I could. A voice echoed lonely around the empty room.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here.
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door!
What?
Then it started again.
Warning. Warning. Emergency Incineration Command has been acknowledged. Incineration will begin in
18 minutes.
18 minutes.
There's that 9 again.
Please evacuate the incinerator immediately.
You make it sound so damn easy. Holy shit, man, I knew what I was going to say before, but this is one hell of a creepy voice.
I knew it!
It's starting.
Santa started the incinerator.
Fuck! Man, I never thought I'd hear that damn voice again after 9 years.
What the hell? What the hell? What in God's name are you talking about?
All sorts of stuff.
It's 9 years this and 9 years that, and when it's not 9 years something, then you're talking about some sort of fucking experiments. You aren't making any sense.
Lotus, it's not supposed to make sense, because if it did, Akane would not have turned around and gone back for a stupid little present.
I'm sorry, Lotus, but we really don't have time to explain it right now. I promise, I'll tell you everything once we get out of here.
That's if we get out of here.
But
Incineration will begin in
17 minutes.
17 minutes.
There's that 8. 8 for Lotus.
You know what that means, right? Incinerate means burn.
Yep.
What kind of idiot do you think I am? I know what incinerate means.
But you do got some fantastic...
God damn it!
Us.
Okay, fine. I won't ask anything else. Talk about whatever you want.
Okay, how about them Blue Jays?
But you have to do something for me. 7, figure this out.
What? Why me?
Just shut up and stop this thing.
How the hell?
There has to be some sort of emergency shut-off button.
There isn't anything like that.
How the hell do you know?
Because he was here 9 years.
Because I looked for it 9 years ago.
Yeah, Lotus isn't happy about that. Can't really blame her. Wait. The floor. It's moving. What else can I say about it?
What the hell is that?
Yes.
What is that? What is that?
What else could I say? The floor opened and the machine rose up out of it. Looked like a computer. At least it kind of did. There was a monitor, a keyboard, and a cross-shaped device on it. Something about the machine scared me, but I forced myself to walk up to it. I was terrified. Tears poured down my face. I wiped them off, even as more took their place, and forced myself forward. Finally, I reached it. Looked at the screen. It was blank. All I saw was my own frightened face staring back at me from the glass drenched in tears. All I see on the screen is a reflection of my own face. I'm looking kind of freaked out. I know I'm sweating like crazy, but seeing it kind of drives it home. Okay, Junpei, just calm down, all right? Everything's gonna be okay. And I wish that thing would just shut up.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
Wait, what happened to 16? Right back to this thing. If it's only showing up now, then it's gotta be important. But what the hell am I supposed to do with it?
Hey, move!
You... Ah! Hey, we're all tense, lady. That doesn't mean you get to shove people around.
Okay, it's turned on. There's nothing on the screen, though. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. If there's nothing on here, how are we supposed to do anything with it?
Sure, I'll just push the buttons. I'm sure that'll... Well, at least it's on now. What's on the screen, though?
What is this?
What's up?
It looks like some sort of puzzle.
Another puzzle. Got a bunch of numbers and letters scattered across a 5x5 grid. Numbers range from 1 to 8.
Do you think that if we solve this puzzle...
the incinerator will stop? Yeah. Well, we can hope, right?
All right, puzzle, how do you work? I mean, that goddamn voice again.
Incineration will begin in 13 minutes.
Yeah, 13 minutes. Can we really do this? My heart feels like it's gonna pop. My heart was pounding like it was about to explode. I stared at the puzzle on the screen. I was sure I had to solve it somehow, but I had no idea how. My connection to Jumpy had been gone for a while. Mine was gone. I couldn't get any more information. I felt the seconds tick by as I stared at the screen, completely lost. Cheeks felt hot. Then I heard a voice.
Hey, what are you doing?
It was muffled. I turned around. Pressed against the window in the entry door was a face, a frightening, evil face. It was Hungo. How long has he been watching me?
Don't know what to do.
He was yelling, but his voice was still muffled.
It's simple, really. But I suppose I might as well tell you. Just solve the puzzle on that machine.
Well, he makes it sound so damn simple, don't he? His laughter was muffled by the door, but it still tore at my heart like the claws of a vicious monster. Bit my lip and glared at Hongo, struggling to hold back hot tears.
You're a terrible person! I hate you!
Oh my! How could you call a gentleman such as myself a terrible person? That's not very nice.
Kiss my ass, Hongo.
I'm quite fair. I don't use tricks or play dirty.
Bullshit.
You see? I've even left you a way out.
A way out?
Didn't you hear me? All you have to do is solve that puzzle. Do that, and you can stop the incinerator.
What's the point of stopping it? You'll only capture me and make me do this all again.
Fair point.
I'm not going to listen to you. If you're just going to throw me back in here, I might as well just die now.
My goodness, haven't you listened to anything I've said? I told you, I'm a fair man.
No, you're not.
Huh?
If you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will in turn activate. If this experiment is to deliver valid results, there must be a chance of success. If you succeed, you will escape.
The verification function of the red?
Then I remembered. Before Hongo left the room, he had scanned 2 bracelets into the red.
Ah, so you do remember. Right now there are 2 numbers in the red. The first is 1, and the second is 3. Say, Akane, what's your number?
I looked down at my left hand. The face of my bracelet showed a 5. 1 plus 3 plus 5 equals 9. Went to the door with the 9 on it. Grabbed the red and put my hand against the scanner panel.
You really aren't one for listening, are you?
Nope. I heard Hongo's muffled voice from across the room.
I've already told you, didn't I? Once you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will activate. In other words, if you haven't solved the puzzle, you can't enter your number. What kind of fool are you?
I am only a fool for you.
Why are you doing this?
You could never understand. You don't know what it's like to spend every day surrounded by monkeys.
No, I live in New Jersey.
Now start the experiment. Solve the puzzle.
I can't! I don't know how!
Of course you don't. Isn't that the point? You understand, don't you? Access the morphogenetic field and find the solution.
I can't!
Then you'll die. You'll burn alive. It's gonna be quite hot in there in a few minutes. I imagine it will be very painful.
It's like, we're gonna find out what it's gonna mean to be a baked potato. His horrible laugh echoes across the room, and even after his face disappeared from the window, I could hear it.
Incineration will begin in 10 minutes.
I was crying. Great gulping sobs broke by hiccups that shook my body. I was terrified. I could feel my fear pressing down on me like a tremendous weight. Somehow forced my shaking legs to carry me back to the device. I stared at the monitor.
I can't!
can't. I just can't. There's no way. I can't figure this out.
What was I going to do? I didn't know. I didn't even know where to start. Fear scattered my thoughts, and all I could think of was how I was going to die. My palms were sweating, my blood was boiling in my veins. It was hot, so hot. I couldn't breathe. I felt dizzy. My heart roared in my chest as if it would pound itself into pieces. I reached into my pocket, wrapped my hands around the thing that I came back to get. The doll Jumpy had gave me. At least I had that. I held it tightly with both hands and prayed.
Help me! Jumpy! Help me! Help me! Help me! Jumpy! 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 Please! Help me! Jumpy!
Dun dun dun.
Akane?
Akane?
Who the
Akane?
hell is Akane?
June.
Shut up! Just shut the hell up!
Stephen and Lotus don't understand. I think Clover and Snake had an idea, though. Clover was looking at me. And I think Snake may have figured it out. No, it doesn't matter. They're in my way. Where'd she go? Maybe over here?
Akane! Akane! Can you hear me? Akane! Say something!
Something! Fuck, did something break our connection? I swear, I just heard her. Shit!
Akane! Answer me! Akane!
Jumpy?
I spun around. I heard a voice. His voice. Looked around. He wasn't in the room, of course, but I heard it so clearly, like he was right there.
Jumpy!
I screamed as loud as I could.
Akane!
Jumpy!
Akane! Jumpy! Brad! Janet! Rocky! Brad! Dr. Scott!
Akane!
Janet!
Akane!
Brad! Wait. Janet? Dr. Scott! Janet?
Yes,
Brad!
I am!
Rocky! Oh, there it is. I had to think about that. I couldn't believe he knew that. Now I understood what Santa meant.
Right. There's only one way to help her. You were brought here to help my sister, to save Akane.
Incineration will begin in 7 minutes.
Jumpy, we don't have time!
Quickly as I could, I told him that I had to solve the puzzle in order to stop the incinerator.
Got it!
And I do. I got everything now. At last, I finally understand what all this means. I know why the Nonary game was held today. I know why we were kidnapped and brought here. It was all for this moment. All of this was planned out to lead to this one moment. Oh my god, this is insane. I can't believe it, but there's only one possible answer. June is, Zero is Akane Kurashiki. She created the history of the future that she had a glimpse of 9 years ago. She tried to save herself that way 9 years ago. No, she's trying to save herself right now. That means there's only one thing for me to do, even if it's all sort of insane plan. I will save her. I will save Akane Kurashiki. I must save her, no matter what.
Incineration will begin in
3 minutes.
6 minutes.
Royce reminds me of how much time I have left.
Yeah, I know. Just hang on, all right? I promise I'll get you out of there. I'm not gonna let you die. I promise. So don't worry, all right? Just give me a few minutes, okay?
All we have is a few minutes, jackass.
Okay.
My voice shook as I answered. There was hot in the room. I felt like my heart was on fire. 6 minutes or not, my heart burned with my feelings of him. Alright, time to get to work, Junpei. Is Snake talking to them about something? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Get out of my way!
Hey, what are you...
Just trust me, okay?
Always. Sorry, Lotus, I didn't mean to snap, but there's a lot more at stake here than your pride. I'll apologize later, alright? Now let's have a look at this thing. We got numbers all over the grid. I think the panels are out of order. I just need to switch these out. Staring at it isn't going to accomplish anything. I just have to try it.
Just think of what I did all those times before. I'm gonna do this on my own, with my own mind. I'm gonna solve this problem.
We must seek a way out. All right. Anyone can guess what it is? The password is password. Yep, yeah, literally 9. Yep. Achievement!
Yes!
Is that your final answer?
Akane! Did you get it?
Yes, I did! I solved it! I mean, really, you solved it for me, but I copied everything you did!
It
now
works!
I just have to press enter!
Then what the hell are you waiting for? Push it!
You push it too, dummy!
Okay, I will!
I hit the enter key.
Emergency shutdown command has been confirmed.
Hey, there you go.
Incineration system has been disabled.
Jumpy! It worked! It worked! The incinerator shut down! It worked!
It worked! Success! Tears rolled down my face as I cried out to him. A wonderful feeling of accomplishment and relief flooded my body. At the same time, with strength I had left disappeared and I collapsed to the floor. For a while I just lay there, laughing and crying and enjoying being alive. Every time I thought about him, I thought my heart would burst. Meanwhile, back in the future, I can't quite believe I did that. I'm also glad, so glad. Did you even hit enter, you dumbass? I feel like my heart's on fire. He didn't hit enter! Oh, I don't have time to be thinking about that kind of shit. I need to tell Akane.
Akane! Sorry, but things are kind of busy over here. I'm gonna have to hang up now, okay?
How do you hang up a temporal link conversation?
Of course, that's fine!
Wiped tears from my eyes and nodded vigorously, even though I knew he couldn't see me. Then I looked over at the corner of the floor. There were the 2 bracelets Hongo had left behind.
Now.
Well, Seven Lotus don't look particularly happy with me. Not a very nice look to give to someone who just saved your lives, guys.
Junpei, are you...
Okay?
Ah, shut it.
Right, okay, so maybe they have a reason to be pissed off. What if I haven't pressed the enter key yet? Yes, you have. All right, nothing holding me back now. Here it goes. Wait.
Incineration will begin in 90 seconds.
Wait, what?
It doesn't sound like it's stopping.
No, it does not.
What the shit? Why isn't it stopping?
Okay, maybe I didn't hit the key hard enough. Just hit it again and again and again. Okay, that's not working either. The alarm's still going off. What the hell is going on? I got all the right numbers in the right boxes. It's perfect. Why the fuck isn't this thing stopping?
Incineration will begin in 60 seconds.
Wait, of course. That's what the numbers that show up on the panel mean. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8. Snake, Clover, me, 7, Lotus, and then door 9. No, that's it. The number on the door isn't a 9. It's not even a number.
It is hidden, but an
The
exit
exit
can be found. Seek a way out.
Yeah. Seek a door that... Holy shit, of course. Then we just have to put the right numbers into the red and...
Incineration will begin in 30 seconds.
Run, guys! Get to the door! Run!
Run! It's a queue. I told you it was a queue. Shit, we don't have much time. And I sure hope they can trust me on this one or we're all fucked. Alright, no time to explain. Just go!
Quick! Verify your numbers on the red!
Verify?
Verify!
Who?
Everyone!
Combination!
All of us! We all need to verify!
Why?
You really think this is a good time to ask questions? Just do it!
Do the damn thing! Hurry, 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 hurry!
Incineration will begin in 10 seconds. 9,
8, 7,
6,
5, 4, 3, 2.
Central gate has been opened. Incineration system has been disabled.
Yeah, it always comes down to like the last second, don't it? Oh, thank fucking Christ. No time to be happy. Time to go.
Hurry! We've only got 9 seconds before the door closes. Go, go, go!
Come on, guys, move it! Okay, they're all through. Move it, Junpei. Just in time. Find the dead. And there goes the door. No, don't come down there yet. You're not done. We still gotta find the dead. Well, it's funny. Lotus has excellent lung capacity.
Shit. Looks like we made it, huh?
Yep, we made it. Man, that guy sure can laugh when he wants to. Looks like Clover and Lotus are totally out of energy. Snake is shaking his head wearily. I just want to take a nap, but...
Akane? Akane! Can you hear me? Akane!
I want to tell her we made it. I want to tell her how good I feel. But nothing. Kind of, she's on a sinking boat. The door opened. Standing in front of it was my brother.
Akane!
Oi!
I cried his name even though my voice was almost gone from screaming and leapt into his arms. Oh, that's nice. You know what the thing is though? Separate timelines. Junpei is in a timeline where she did not survive.
Akane!
I buried my face in his chest and cried again. I cried and cried and cried. The steady thump of his heart in my ear made me feel like I was home. Its beat was almost like a lullaby. I wrapped my arms around him as far as they would go and held him as tight as I could. Just to be there felt like a miracle. I hadn't felt the warmth of another human body in what had seemed like an eternity. I just wanted to stay there in his arms forever, but I couldn't. The moment I passed through the door, my bracelets had begun to count down to death. I leapt away from him and then looked around. The door had already closed. I spotted the dead only a short distance away. It took me only a moment to get to and scan all the bracelets. I left the ones Hongo had dropped on the scanner panel. That was it. I took a deep breath and looked around again. The huge detective, who we called 7 in 9 years, and Snick, the blind boy, were looking at me. They seemed to have been utterly stunned by my sudden appearance. Their eyes were wide and their mouths hung open. Wait, how the hell is Snake even looking at her? He's blind! It's like, wait, hold up. Looks like the Blue Jays and Dodgers have gone to extra innings.
Alright, let's get out of here. If we don't book it, we might run into Hongo again.
Aria was right. It was time we got moving. The mention of Hongo seemed to jar 7 and Snake out of the surprise, and they nodded. We took off running up the spiraling stairs to freedom. Time for more running. But if they can get us out of here, no wonder we're running so hard. My heart's beating so hard I can barely hear. God, I can't wait to breathe real air again. Is 7 talking?
Hey, Junpei, can I ask you something?
What's up?
That door, the one with the 9 on it. Why'd it open?
Yeah, all 5 of us verified our numbers on the red. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 is 26. That makes our digital route 8. It shouldn't have opened.
That's not like you, Lotus. I thought you would have figured it out already.
Huh? Why?
Because you were the person who taught me about the idea of bases.
Bases?
Bases.
Yeah.
The first base,
What are the
second
two
base.
numbers in
There's
base 2.
what are the numbers?
0 and 1.
How about base 10?
That goes from 0 to 9,
Nine.
right?
Then how about base 16?
0 through F. After 9, it starts at A and goes from there. B, C, D, etc.
You're right. In other words, A in base 16 is 10 in base 10.
Yes.
B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, and so on.
Well, Q.
Oh, what about it?
So what number will
You
be
don't get
Q?
it. What if we keep going with that pattern? What if you go way past base 16 all the way to base 27?
Base 27?
Base 27.
Well, the numerical digits are the same. So, I guess you'd add alphabetical digits. E is 14, F is 15, G is 16.
H is 17. I
is 18. J
is 19.
K is 20,
20,
L is 21, M is 22.
N
is 23. O is 24. P
is 25.
Yeah,
And
what comes
after that?
Oh.
Q.
26!
And what does that mean?
Wasn't a 9 on the door.
It was a Q!
A fucking lowercase Q!
Yep, that's pretty much it. I guess to put it another way, you could say that it was a 9 in base 10, but a Q in base 27.
Semantics. My thighs are killing me. I swear any moment now I'm going to tear a muscle. I feel like every single cell of my body is dying for air. Damn, every breath I take is a chore now. I feel like my lungs are going to burst. Maybe just a short rest. And then bang your head on the door. No, can't stop. Don't have time. Come on, legs. There can't be many more of these steps left. Let's run. Run like a bullet down a rifle barrel. Like a tornado cutting through a sea of clouds. Like me going to a buffet. I feel like we're running along the back of a giant coiled dragon. Finally. Jesus, I can barely breathe. No, Junpei, no time for rest. Pull yourself together, you're almost there.
All right, I'm gonna open it.
Yeah.
Yes. We're finally here.
Please do.
Sure, you look like a big heavy door, but you're the only thing standing between me and my freedom. Even more important than that, you're the only thing standing between me and Akane. Sorry, Junpei, you're not going to find her. You're going to open, and you're going to open now. I felt a hand on my shoulder. It was Aoi's. He gave it a small, reassuring squeeze. I was so happy I felt like I could melt. My heart was at peace. Not only because my brother and I were back together again, thanks to the huge attack of all 9 of us who have been kidnapped, we're finally able to escape from the gigantic. On the distant horizon, we could see the faint outline of the ship as it sank. It gave a thunderous roar as it finally slipped beneath the waves. Its last cry echoed out across this ocean, and then it was gone.
It's over.
Oh, he whispered.
Yeah.
It was over. It was finally over. Or was it really? No, that was wrong. That wasn't it at all. I was sure of it. This wasn't the end. It was only the beginning. This was only a prologue to what would happen in 9 years. Yes, finally, air. Oh my God! Natural light! I can barely see anything. I gotta admit, this doesn't quite look like... Wait.
No way.
You gotta be shitting me.
What?
It can't be.
This is...
It's just a building in a desert. There's no rivers in a desert.
This is the building in the Nevada desert.
the mock experiment building.
Oh my god. This whole time we were in Building Q.
Sure enough, that's a desert out there with mountains all around it. Hello there, son. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. I don't think I have ever been so happy to see a sunrise. Huh? Did I just hear something fall? The bracelets. Right, our bracelets. I guess I've never really got a good look at the underside of one of these things. Let's see what's inside of you. Just a little electronic chip like in an ATM card. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing that even looks like a detonator. There was never a detonator to begin with. Figures.
Akane.
Guess I must be pretty crazy about that girl if I think I'm hearing her voice in the wind. There we go. We have finished 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. All right, time to update the tour list. Da, da, da. Like who was 0? June was 0. All right, that's game number 30 finished on the air.
Are you okay?
Who's okay?
Oh, come on. This is nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't look okay.
It was just before the end of elementary school. Jumpy and I were sitting next to each other on a small hill
How does it
looking
look,
down. Yes, we finally made it off the crazy boat.
Well,
Jumpy
let's
got
see.
the crap kicked out of him.
Looks like you kissed a toad and got warts, but then they just kept growing and growing and growing.
And growing and growing.
What does that even mean? Oh, ow, 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 ow.
See? I told you you're not okay. You're too reckless.
How is he too
You
reckless?
can't beat 5 8th graders, Jumpy. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I couldn't just stand there. I mean, don't you think so? I had to do something.
Yeah, he had to get his brains beaten in. But look at the Nevada desert go by us. For an SUV, this thing has a pretty smooth ride. Sure was nice of someone to leave it for us outside the building, keys in the ignition and gas in the tank. Almost like it was a present, you know? Anyway, we jumped in and now here we are screaming across the desert. Though this is over there in the passenger seat, Snake and Steven and I all scream from the back seat here. I still can't believe we let her drive.
Woohoo! This is so fun!
Oh yeah, Clover is driving.
This is so awesome! Driving is so great when there's nothing around, and there's no speed limit.
Hey, Clover, watch those bumps, all right?
Oh, she's watching those bumps. She's
Car
jumping
even little,
on
and
it.
I think I'm gonna get crushed to death.
Hey, shut it. I can't help if I'm big, all right? Suck it up.
He's huge.
Why don't you drive, Seven?
I'm a cop. I ain't gonna break the law.
He doesn't have an international license.
Yeah, but you could have sat in the passenger seat.
Oh, hell no. There's no way I'm giving this seat up. And Clover, there's no need to slow down.
Just lean
The car
over.
Santa and June are in should be somewhere down this road ahead of us.
Yeah, I saw some fresh tire tracks going out. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure about
Then
that?
we've got to hurry if we want to catch them, don't we?
And beat the crap out of them afterwards.
Sure thing.
Oh shit! God damn it, she doesn't have to drive so fast. I didn't even think a car like this could go this fast. We're sure throwing up a lot of dust. Back in the past. A couple hours after we run into the junior high students, they've been hiding in the bushes on the back of one of the hills, drenching a kitten in gasoline. The moment we saw what they were doing, Jumpy ran up to them and furious. They were going to do what to the cat? They quickly scooped up the kitten and tossed it to me. I caught it and ran for the police station as fast as I could.
Officer, please! You have to come with me!
The policeman and I headed back to the hill. All we found was Jumpy sprawled out on the ground with a face covered in a big swelling
Run
lumps.
away after you threw the kitty to me?
He stuck out his tongue out through the hole in his mouth where a tooth had fallen
I
out.
guess I coulda.
He could have, would have, enough. It was a fight.
I wanted to beat him up. Beat him up real good.
Instead, he got his
Because of
face
what they were
crushed
doing to
in.
the kitty.
Yeah, that too, but I think they were the ones behind those murders our first semester. Remember?
Oh, you mean the bunnies?
Yes, the
Yeah.
bunny murderers. He plucked some grass from the ground and tossed
They
it
asked
into
me
the
what
wind.
elementary school I was from, so I told them. And then they said they'd do the same thing to you that they did to the rabbits. I couldn't forgive them for that, so I... Hey, there's still some stuff I don't get.
Of course, they probably don't know any more than I
Like
do.
Ace. Well, I guess I should say Gentaro Hongo. Why did he create the Nonary project? Anybody? Any ideas?
Any ideas at all?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah, I guess I could.
He's still in the trunk, I assume?
Oh, he's in the trunk of the car. Yeah, he is. Still tied up, I'm assuming, with his mouth taped shut. His eyes looked empty, no emotion. Looks like he's just given up. I wonder if he even cares what happens to him anymore.
Hey, were you listening to us?
Yeah, go ahead and try to pretend you weren't, you old bastard. Let's get that tape off your mouth.
Come on, I know you were. Answer me.
You gotta at least look at me when you talk, man.
I only wanted to see the faces. Human faces. I thought if I could gain the ability to access the morphic field set, then perhaps I could see faces. By peering into people's minds, you could understand how they were processing the expressions of others.
That's it?
Well,
Yes. If you want to put it simply.
well,
if
it's a
you were looking
reason.
for a more philosophical answer, I could supply that as well. You see, the human collective consciousness.
Just muzzle it. I think that's enough out of you. Time for the tape to go back on. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of that philosophy
what's
with
your
the next
second question?
game.
You said there were some things you didn't get, didn't you?
No, he didn't get late. Never mind. But somebody's a little nosy.
Well, my next question doesn't really have anything to do with you two. This is for you, Seven. It's about the whole Alice thing. What's the deal with that?
Well, you see, 9 years ago, after I escaped from the Gigantic, I kept going after Hongo on my own, hoping I'd catch him when he finally slipped up. During the course of my investigations, I learned a lot more about the Gigantic. I also found out about Bourdain and Alice.
Not
Why it's
really
all
answering my
connected.
question. Was there actually a girl who wouldn't melt at room temperature?
Oh, was there? Sounds like Congo has something to say. We gotta behave when we let you talk.
What?
Alice doesn't exist. 9 years ago, I found Alice's coffin behind the library on the bottom deck. There was nothing in it but the root of a peculiar plant.
What kind of plant?
My research determined that it was a member of the genus Mandragora, of the family Solanaceae. I was able to extract a particular alkaloid from it. I used that extract to create Soparu. Its creation was a tremendous boon to my firm, and we grew rapidly.
This is gonna go on forever. Tape's going back on. Like it's a post-credit sequence. Now I think I'll just enjoy the ride. Back in the past,
Here,
or in the other
this is for
timeline.
you.
What's this?
This is for
And it
you,
says
doll.
Akane
His name is
Vision.
Junpei.
He shoved out his arm toward me. In his hand was a doll
Jumpy,
maid.
Are you sure it's, for you, doll?
Oh, it's an FU
Huh?
doll.
Yeah, the lady at the shop said so. So that means it's for you, right?
Are you sure it's not a voodoo doll?
Wait, what? That's... Oh, man. Oh, man.
It's a voodoo doll.
Well, it sure looks like a voodoo doll. I mean, you do know what a voodoo doll is used for.
Are you sure it's a for you voodoo?
Yeah, I guess calling it Junpei isn't a very good idea then.
Why are you giving me this anyway? It just seems really sudden.
Well, you know how after June, we aren't gonna get to see each other too much? I mean, we're gonna be in different schools, and I just thought I'd,
Oh, okay, well, how about we call it June then?
Okay. So, I wanted to give you this.
You sound like some sort of tribal chief in a bad movie.
Well, this has
yes,
certainly turned into
I,
a bad
head of
movie at this
tribe.
point.
This doll, traditional charm of tribe. So I give this. It me. So we always together.
Oh, Jumpy.
It's adorably sweet.
If something bad, then hold and pray. I go wherever you are. So here, take.
So in a way, this is like the justification for her
Thank you
for
so
her
much,
decision.
Jumpy.
But at the same time, it makes you go. It's a
Jumpy,
pretty flimsy
I'll
reason.
never forget you. I promise.
I'll never forget you either.
Just the two of us, sitting on the grass and looking at the sky. Just the two of us. June didn't fry. Back in the future, one thing he does not get. It's the biggest mystery as far as he's concerned, and the only one that's really important. Yeah, okay. Has to do with June and Akane. He died in the incinerator on the Gigantic. But she's still alive now as June. But how? Was it because I tapped into the morphic field mindset and saved her 9 years ago? Alternate timelines, parallel events. Well, let's say that makes some kind of insane sense. If I did that, then how do I make sense of what Seven remembers? Seven makes sense. Snake Mason was blind. He couldn't have seen her body anyway. But Seven, he said he was sure he saw it. Does that mean there's some kind of historical discrepancy? Or wait, maybe that's not it at all. There is one other logical explanation. Parallel time tracks. Was what you told me the truth, Seven? You looked satisfied. No way. He couldn't.
Hey, look! Over there. There's somebody next to the road.
The one next to the road.
What? Hmm?
Alice! Hi! Burning gaze and the Nevada sun poured down on her head. The desert around her rippled with heat. Standing there on the shimmering plain was a woman, her arm out and her thumb up. It would not be long before Junpei realized who she was. End. Achievement! Don't forget your towel. A sixth sense of what's coming. To all the previews. All the endings. Only thing we didn't do is like we don't the last question mark there is not needed. All it is just kicks you into door two to the submarine ending. So tomorrow we begin Virtue's lost reward. What was it? Hold up. Come on.
Ow, Scott!
A bed? Where? Wait, it stopped?
Yes, return to the title screen is what we wanted there. Oh. Literally have to exit out all the way for it. Anyway, VLR will start tomorrow night. So it's going from one visual novel into the next. Virtue's Last Reward features 0 to 3rd, which is the rabbit that we always see in the intros. And the mechanics of that one, at least in terms of the bracelets, revolve like voting, like ally or betrayal, different paths in that regard. So obviously there will be a lot of jumping around the timelines and stuff like that. We will do that tomorrow. So we'll slot that in Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Mondays. Because it is a larger game and of it, and of course, granted, we will do what we did with 999 and skip through text we already seen before, but gotta make sure we get all of that goodness. Let's see. Who is doing stuff right now? Now, I guess
Was gonna get delivery.
we will swing over to Anonymous. They're doing Resident Evil 2 stuff. Not sure if it's old RE2 or remake RE2. Don't know. Anyway, I want to thank everyone for hanging out this evening. Much appreciate y'all. Hope you enjoyed what essentially was us, solving just a handful of puzzles and then experiencing the story and riffing on it. So hope you all have a great rest of your night. Tighten your friendship bracelets. Stay safe. Have a great Tuesday. And we'll see you on the flip side. Good night, folks.